Hi there, I'm Sheila Maria and welcome to November and December 2020 Psychic Money and Abundance reading. So I am a trance medium, I don't read cards, and I am working with my spirit guides, Orion and Rose and Mother Mary, to really shine a light on what's going to happen in your life where money and abundance are concerned. So, the first thing is, we know it's been one hell of a year for most of us. It is time to see through fresh eyes how far you've personally come. Now, materially and financially, things may be all over the place. They may not. But it is important to look at the personal lessons, the personal awareness, the personal triumphs that you've had this year. Learning to trust, learning to surrender, learning how strong you are, learning how lovable you are, knowing that you can help others, knowing that you can look after yourself, knowing that you're a really good person who deserves the best. Really take the time to pat yourself on the back and really feel that this year hasn't just been a terrible year, it's been a very productive year. So the next thing is, in with that, one cycle has ended, another is about to begin. And we really want you to focus on the fertile ground that there now is for this new cycle. We don't want you looking on what you have lost or what you believe you are inevitably going to be losing. Just as a farmer doesn't have time to worry and maudle about lost crops, you don't have time to lament what is not. So what's important is not how things are, nor how you fear or worry they may be, but what you do now and your level of commitment to your own path. So in many of my videos, you will hear me talk about there being two timelines. Now, there are more than that, but this is the way we're explaining it. If you are living and manifesting on the 3D timeline, and you can be a light worker, some of the most talented people I know are on the 3D timeline, even though they are healers and light workers. What it means is you're very tied into the way that everybody else is feeling, okay? What that can mean is that you're manifesting what everybody else is manifesting, right? You could be the kindest, most talented light worker in the world who never has anything because you give yourself away. Those on a 3D timeline can, not always, wait for the law of attraction to bring them what they need. The law of attraction can only take you so far. It can't take action for you. And light workers can back away from taking action because they're scared of change. Other people can feel as though they need somebody to tell them what's going to be or what to do before they will even consider doing it. What's going to happen if you're on that timeline, and you will know, we've all been there, is that the energy is going to run dry mid-January. So that means if there is going to be dissolution, if there are going to be things that drop out of your life, it's going to happen in January. Now is the time to recognize, I am waiting for predictions. I am, meditating and breathing pink light, but I'm not really taking action. I certainly don't want things to get harder because there's node forward momentum in January. Okay, it's not too late. So those on the 5D timeline may feel the nip of uncertainty, just as everybody else is. You may feel the fear of not knowing how you're going to support your family, or whether your benefits are going to be involved, whatever that is for you, whether your partner's going to get laid off work, you will feel the same things. But despite that, you will decide to move forward despite the chaos, despite the apparent risks. So what does this mean in physical terms? If what you've relied upon, i.e. your income, your benefits, your salary, your partner's salary, isn't making you feel secure and abundant, it's because it is already dissolving, and probably will. Hanging on until things fall apart won't help you. It just won't. So in any way you can, it's time to invest in your future. Create products or services or avenues in which your existing skills or resources are used best. If you sense that your income's going to drop, perhaps you can rent out a room in your house. Perhaps you've got an extra car that you don't need that you can sell. Perhaps you've got a service that, you're a hairdresser, and perhaps that is something you could offer in the new year. Perhaps there is something you can offer online. Look at your skills and resources. Perhaps you've got a very well-stocked vegetable garden and you could actually sell vegetables to people in your town. Make sure you are getting everything you are entitled to, okay? That's if you feel that you don't want to claim something, we would get over that and claim everything you're entitled to. Yet, don't take it for granted that it will continue. Look at your life with fresh eyes and a clear head. You will sense what's coming to an end. You may not sense or see what will replace it yet, but you can review what your options are. Some of you will be looking for new jobs, possibly and probably not in the industry that you're trained in. You may not find the ideal job. If you're an engineer and you're looking for a job as an engineer, you may not find that, right? You may have to take a salary cut and work as a manager in a supermarket to feed your family. This is often because your higher self wants you to experience something totally different. So be open to retraining or earning money in a different way. And there is no shame in doing what you have to do to be okay, right? I know a lot of people that don't see why they should work for less, or they only want a job in that industry. And the problem is with that, a lot of people are not going to be hiring come the new year. Many of you on fixed incomes can get trapped by the belief that you can't do anything because you've got a disability, or you're at home looking after children with disabilities, whatever that issue is. You may believe you cannot change what is, yet Spirit is saying some of you are going to be getting the urge to learn new skills in the new year. Now, those new skills might be having an allotment, growing your own vegetables, right? I keep talking about that. Some of those skills might be reading tarot cards. Some of those skills might be decorating. It may well be that you cannot earn any more money, but that you can barter what you can do with what other people can do. Lump sums won't be so readily available, but gradual sources of income will start to come in once you've willingly accepted it's a new path, not a punishment. The biggest challenge for most of us will be feeling it's not fair that things are so hard. We've been through enough and we can't take any more. And by the way, I am not smug about this at all. I'm not some big life coach who charges £10,000 to work with me. I am an ordinary woman. The guidance is to be as pragmatic as possible. If we have to go forward, even if we don't want to, it's easier to do it on your terms and explore your options sooner. The longer you wait, the less forward momentum, the less options you have. The one prediction we will give you is this: you will move through every challenge. You will overcome your struggles and you will be okay. We promise you, you'll be okay. If you want some help with this, I do offer magical money healings. I don't know anybody else that offers these. I work with a wonderful guy called Spirit, who is an angel, and he's a typical man. He tells me what to tell him to do. So he will do things like clear your money and wealth generators. He will clear soul contracts that are reducing your ability to manifest. He will give prosperity treatments. We've got Archangel Michael's prosperity treatment. Saint Germain has a financial abundance treatment. It's really, really powerful. We can't guarantee any results, and sometimes you do need a few of them to really make a difference. But I personally use these myself within my business. We've also got special business treatments too. So if you want some help, don't be stuck. We're here, but you've got to help yourself. So if you'd like to know more about what I offer, do head on over to SheilaMaria.com and come and see all the sparkly options that we have. But we know you're going to be okay. We know it isn't easy, but we promise you it will be worth it. Lots of love. Goodbye for now.